Elon Musk calls himself a free speech absolutist. Well, first of all, that's BS.
Misinformation and disinformation could be amplified.
I don't trust Elon Musk to make Twitter better for women at all.
It seems to me that it's about free speech of straight white men.
If you own all of Twitter or Facebook or what have you, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't even have to be transparent. You could secretly ban one party's candidate or all of its candidates, all of its nominees, or you could just secretly turn down the reach of their stuff and turn up the reach of something else, and the rest of us might not even find out about it till after the election.
Well, that's right, because that's what they did after the election. The liberal media melting down over Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. Celebrities on the social media platform are now complaining of losing followers as hashtags like RIP Twitter and delete Twitter are trending. A USA Today analysis of the accounts of 529 members of Congress showed 72% of Republican accounts gained followers since Monday's announcement that Musk's $44 billion offer was accepted. And I could confirm, Dagan, that my account also gained followers. I went from 958, well, I had over 1 million after the election, and then they were gone. And then I had 950. This morning I'm at 980,000.
I've had thousands of followers added since since the news broke.
24 hours.
Since mine started going up the moment the deal was announced on Monday for Musk to buy Twitter. But so Twitter says that this is just organic, that it's not some change in the algorithm, that these are just new accounts that are being added. I can verify that. There are clearly some accounts that are backed by individuals who are following me who are back on Twitter. However, Twitter's problem that Musk will have to solve is fake accounts, that fake accounts get set up. There was a report recently that 11% of the accounts that were tweeting about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial were totally fake.
Are you serious?
So there's definitely something going on, but we'll have to wait until Elon Musk takes over to find out.
I mean, that's what Devin Nunes said when he joined us from Truth Social, that it's all bots, robots.
A lot of them out there, no question. He's Elon now, by the way. Let's make it clear. No need for the Musk thing anymore, all right? He's a one-word guy.
Yeah, like Dagan.
Like Dagan, Maria, Shaq, Elon. That montage you played before is truly incredible. That somehow Elon Musk taking over is a threat to democracy. It's a scary thing. How could you possibly defend the way Twitter has conducted itself over the last couple of years? Censorship, suppression, locking out accounts. If you shared a story, for example, that the coronavirus came out of a lab in Wuhan, right? Which Jon Stewart said it best. He said it's like saying, oh, there's a chocolate outbreak in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Maybe it came from the chocolate factory, right? So to say that this is a threat.
That's what Tom Cotton said in March of 2020, and he got suspended, and then they wouldn't allow me to tweet anything about it because, you know, he told us it's so obvious that it leaked from a lab.
And they called him a crazy conspiracy theorist, right? So Elon Musk coming in here, when you look at earnings tomorrow, it's going to be a bloodbath. And they had no choice but to take this offer because nothing like it was ever going to come again.
Their bankers told them that you're not getting anything better than this. That they approached the private equity firms and they couldn't come up with another bid. My favorite, I know we'll talk about it as the show moves on, but my favorite story of the day is the top censorship advocate at Twitter. Her name is Vijaya Gadde. She had a meeting yesterday and was crying.
Oh,
she was the one that was responsible for censoring the Hunter Biden laptop story.
And I think she was also responsible for knocking Trump off, right?
Yes, she was. And she's worked there for more than a decade. But apparently, based on a Politico report, that she cried during the meeting, expressing her concerns about how the company could change.
I can't censor anymore. What am I going to do? Yeah, I cry over that.
So the sniveling left-wing media, because their power is somehow threatened by more speech. I love that. But don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Yeah, there you go.
Well said.